Okay, here we go. We are live. I don't know if my audio is working. I don't think my audio is working. Oh, my device is not right. I think it is working. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Nothing like 2 minutes of faff. So what happened there was my Mac had changed my output device to my headphones on my microphone. So I was trying to hear the audio come back out from the stream, but obviously I couldn't hear anything because it wasn't output to any speakers. Anyhow, let's get started. And we're live. Let's get started. My name's Dom. I am CEO and product manager of Chuffed Solutions. I take ideas and I turn them into apps, and sometimes I have to build prototypes, MVPs, proof of concepts, that kind of thing. So I started learning Flutter to make that whole process as quick as possible so I can deliver value as quickly as possible to the users that we want to onboard. Now, part of my company, and a big part of the success of my company in its first year is the fact that I have spent time reflecting and planning, and I'm very, very, very big on that. Being a solopreneur, you've got to wear a lot of hats: marketing, sales, running the business, employee, accounting, bookkeeping, blah, 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 all the hats. So I am very big on setting good goals, making sure I've got my tasks ready for the list. If you swung past my channel earlier, I actually streamed my weekly reflection and weekly planning this morning. And with that, I find it's important to share this with others. It helps you a bit of accountability. People know where to help you, and really can see all of this kind of like all of it put together in the scope I wrote for this work to be done. Now you can go get that at my website at chuffed.app. Plus you can go down to the description, there's a link there. And what you got there basically is a scope of this whole thing, plan it all out and all that kind of stuff. Now we started yesterday. This is part 2, and we didn't get started yesterday. We got somewhere. Let's just jump over to the browser, shall we? There we go. Right, we can. I've still got all I've still got all the tabs open from yesterday. But we can go to Dom's Weeknotes. Like so. This is today's here. It's a bit small. And yeah, I wrote today's Weeknotes, put it in here. Job done. But not all is done, shall we say. So what I'm going to do in this one, in today's session, let's write a little to-do list. So I want to sort out the metadata. So that's like the 5 icon sharing images, etc. Sensor on desktop. So it's all kind of going off to the left, and the reason that's happening is the reason that happening is that it's filling up the width, right? And it's kind of starts here, so I need to shrink it down. We will do that with a little cheeky if statement and a media query. I cannot remember how to do that, but we will figure that out. And I think tests the canvas, because we rendered via HTML to make the Unicode stuff work, but then it made all the emojis look shit. So I don't know. But that's what we're going to do anyway. So let's jump into the code. Let's come over here. We did do a commit and a deploy, which is great. One thing else we could do, possibly, we'll see how we get on with time, will be staging in GitHub. Okay, cool. I don't know if we're going to get to that or not. That might be a bit involved, but we will see. Now, that app is actually not working. I have to run that here and then add it back in again. Right, so on the the outermost widget is padding here. Now what we could do is we're going to wrap that in a sized box like so, and we're going to set the width of it. I don't think I can do max width. Is max width a widget? You can straight on the container widget with the preferred max width like this. Okay, so maybe not sized box, and we'll do container instead. And container has container constraints. Actually, we could change the padding in container itself. So let's undo this. Let's actually remove this widget. There we go. And then we're going to wrap it in a container like so. We're going to give it padding edge inserts all, and I think we had that as 0.8. Get rid of that. And then was constraints, box constraints like so, and we could do max width of 760, I guess. Let's save that. Oh, it's loaded in the page already automatically. Awesome. Well, doesn't really help because I do need to let's duplicate this. I'm going to pull that out. And let's go to view the inspector. I'm just going to add in our guidelines, which didn't actually add it in the other one. Brilliant. So right, that is work. Unfortunately, you can't see it. I'm just going to go to this here. So here it's created that constraint, but it needs to be centered in the middle. But if we come back here, then we can see that that then changes size. Very nicely it changes size. So let's get that in the center. How's that? I think normally I go as small as possible on this. Yeah, that's right. So I don't think center will work. Oh, maybe it might. What has container got? Alignment geometry. Let's have a look at that. Flutter container alignment center. Let's see if that works. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's the alignment of the child on this one. So I can do alignment, alignment dot center. I've got a feeling that yeah, it's the child's. Go back to the thing. There we go. Yeah, that's not going to work. So could put the container in a center. Like so. Save that. Yeah, there we go. And it sort of ignores the up and down because it's a list view. It's meant to be scrollable, right? Now I can't really see that. Let me go again over here. So if I pull this across, you see that stays central, but then if I come in, it squashes down as much as it needs. So I can make that nice and big. Let's take out the guidelines. And there we go. That's what it looks like. Awesome stuff. I'm very happy with that. I'll zoom in a bit. Right, cool. Happy with that. Right, let's zoom out and put this back to its size. Just about there. Let's go to coding. There we go. There we go. Okay, so pretty easy one to solve, really. So I'm just going to put a note, center the main so max width was the first thing. Set a max width with container property max width, which then was no, not max width, it was constraints. Max width, or even better, they're going to write me like that. Get out. Let's copy that. There we go. Let's change that to monospace. Whoops. Okay, so did the max width, did the center, has no effect on vertical because it's in a list view, so that list can go on forever, so it just doesn't know, it just goes up to start. Brilliant stuff. Okay. Next is the metadata. Now this, I don't know, I need to do a bit of Googling. I felt like I did do this, but I felt I really bodged it together. Flutter web, let's go with fave icon first. Yeah, so that's what I did last time. I went in and I changed the generated HTML to give me all the bits I need. Oh god, state of this one. There we go. Fave icon generator. If I went in web folder, okay. It seems like this is the only way of doing it. Seems a bit hacky, you know. Let's go back up to that top one because it actually put all the manifest stuff in there as well. So inside your web folder, to be pushed to the server, add a /icons folder if you don't have it already. So files, web, oh there it is, icons. That, maskable. Why is icon maskable? Icon maskable. Adaptive icon support and PWAs and maskable icons. We'll figure that one out in a bit. So I've got 4 here. If I go into the index.html. Now, my only issue with this is that when I do Flutter build web, I think it overwrites these. Right, here we go. And it's the manifest that points at these. Yeah, look, the manifest here. So we can do a little bit of change here to Dom's Weeknotes. Let's copy that and put this here. Description. What has Dom been getting up to? Okay, and then we got these ones here. So we kind of need a icon and things. We'll sort that out in a second. Let's go over to not Dom's Weeknotes, Dom Weeknotes Heroku. Here we go. Let's go inspect. Let's inspect. So this is going to be really hard to see. I forget how you zoom on a Mac as well. Shortcut icon. Fonts, blah, blah, blah. Content, property. Google Drawings. Yeah, because I did it in Google Draw. I remember. Technically, I could copy all this stuff from there. Thumbnail. I've got a thumbnail here. Oh, that's my sharing image. OG image. OG. Can't remember what OG stands for. I mean, it's not original gangster, obviously, but I can't remember. Weeknotes. Yep. Short icon. We can get rid of the pre-connect. So this is, I don't know if I can zoom in on this. No, I can't. So let's just go back to this. Right, so yeah, that all that gets added in there. Title. What is the title? Does the title update? Where's title? Yeah, here we are. Yeah, that's not good. Let me check that in back over here. Okay, so let's go Dom's Weeknotes there. Oh, whoops, coding. I'm just going to close this for a second. So Dom's Weeknotes, we've got the manifest, we will go fix that in a second. the fave icon we'll fix in a second. Apple mobile web app title. Dom's Weeknotes. So I wonder if I share that today, what will happen? Nope. I'm assuming there is no. Yeah, okay, yeah. It doesn't give me any social sharing whatsoever. It just comes up with Dom's Weeknotes, a new Flutter project. It's not a new Flutter project, though, is it? Which is, where is that? A new Flutter project is here somewhere. I saw it. Oh, here it is. What has Dom been up to this week? Oh, actually, not so fair. What Dom has been up to this week. Okay, cool. Right, that's in. Let's go back to here. There's not much point me sharing their screens. It's so tiny. So shortcut icon. I'm just going to get this, and I believe, what is that? Is that the fave icon? Because here the icon is link rail icon, rail shortcut icon. I'm going to copy this line and I'm going to stick it in here like so. I hit save. That do anything? Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, so that one works. And this actually gives me the fave icon as well. So I've got Google Fonts, don't worry about that. Description, I've just done that. And then I've got all of this stuff. Let me come out of that and actually do view page source. Maybe I might be able to, yes. Excellent, right, let's go back to the browser. So this is my current Weeknotes. I've done the description. We can leave out this stuff. We've done the title. Done this. Leave out that. Done this. And then all of this stuff is for social sharing. Author, we can have that. And then I've got viewport, which I can leave. So let's copy that. And pop that somewhere. I guess here. Like so. Like so. Right, cool. That's that bit done. I've just pasted that in here. Like so. Let's, whoops. Oh, I've done something to the thing. sure if that is, that looks weird. Close enough. Right, so I've added that in. Cool. So I created a Google drawing and I'm just sharing that at the minute. That's fine. That's okay. Let's not worry about that. The only other thing that is in here, so we've got the manifests. If I come back to here, then I've got these icons. I don't know where I made that image. But what we can do is let's go to Figma. Let's go over to browser. There we go. Right, so let's open up Figma. So I've kind of got this, which I sort of stole. Don't judge me. 512. 512. Okay, let's create a frame at 512 by 512. Like so. Let's grab this. Bring it down here. Let's just change the color of the background for the moment so we can see that. Cool. Right, so this has to be smaller to start off with. Like so. About there, I reckon. Let's go DOM. Oops. Weeknotes like so. Oh, it has to be a lot smaller. A little bit bigger. A little bit smaller. Maybe I was right the first time. Okay, cool. Like so. Cool. And then what I might do is these lines and rectangles. The line is quite thick in comparison. Let's go down to 20. 19. 18. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, did not mean to move that around. That looks pretty good, albeit borrowed as an idea. Okay, cool. So I think right, so adaptive Android Oreo introduced adaptive icons, which display icons in a variety of shapes across different device models. Icons that don't follow the new format are given white backgrounds. Maskable icons are a new icon format that give you control and let your progressive web app use adaptive icons. If you supply a maskable icon, your icon can fill up the entire shape and look great on all Android devices. Firefox and Chrome have recently added support for new format you can also adopt in your ideas. Someone's made a tool for it. Yeah, here we go. Right, okay. And what is the image supposed to be anyway? Go away. Okay, well, not a ton of stuff in here. Adaptive icon support in PWAs and maskable icons. So what it seems is I upload a transparency, give it a background, and then fiddle around with this. Let's give that a go. Let's come over to here. In fact, if that's an icon, how will that look like? I don't think, yeah, I'm not, I think I'm not really. Let's see how that looks. It might be shit, I don't know. Right, let's grab this. Let's give it a full transparency, like so. And export that to, yeah, stick it in downloads. Let's come over to this tool here. Upload, download icon. Here we go. Let's do that. So this is obviously too big. Right, so that's, I'm not overly happy with that, to be honest. Yeah. Not overly happy at all. Right, I did steal it from Weeknotes, the whole thing. Right, Web of Weeknotes, here we go. So I did steal it from that. That looks terrible as a fave icon. You can't see it, but it looks terrible. But that's their thing. Maybe I need to go with something else. What if I did a weekly icon? Let's just get some influence, you know, get some ideas going. I mean, they're all very calendar-like, aren't they? Maybe just like a calendar with Dom. I don't know. Like this, but it says Dom instead of a day. I like that. I like that. Let's give this a background again. Let's copy that image and paste it in here. Paste here, please. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And I'm going to crop this like so. Do I need to spend my time doing this? No, I don't, but you know, why not have fun with it? That's what I say. Okay, cool. And let's make this like a similar size. So like something like that. Okay. So I can pull that in a bit. I mean, in terms of height, it's not too bad. Let's just hide that for a minute. We can pull this in a little bit, like so. A little bit more. It like reaches the bottom. The curve looks pretty good. Let's bring the top down a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to need another thing to about here. That's what I've got. I'm going to move these out of the way. Like so. And then, yeah, like that essentially. Let's do a subtract, union, intersect, exclude. Oh god. What if I put this one below that one? Change anything? No. 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 Right, let's do it the jank way then. Whoops. Just to make sure it clears it. There we go. And I'm going to delete that out. Do that. Do that. Oh. There we go. And let's line that up like so. And then we can probably go double size with that. A little bit more maybe. Can I change the letter spacing? Resizing that. How do I do letter spacing? Nah, I hate that. Hate it big time. Position. No. Basics. Paragraph spacing. Decoration. Nope. What does this do? I don't know. Line weights. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that was before. Letter spacing. Here we go. Way too much. Yeah. There we go. And I'm probably going to take the fill off of this one. And I might actually go full transparency. And then choose purple for that. Oh, what did I do? Choose purple for this. There we go. And let's have two of these, much like this image, like so. There we go. And we can make it a little bit wider. That one. That one. This one come a smidge over here. That one a smidge over here. A little bit more of a smidge. There we go. And then let's grab both of these and bring to front. And oh yeah, actually, how am I going to? I don't know. Oh, I really need to add these two together. I don't know how to do it. Oh, it did at that time. For some reason, it decided, yeah, cool, that's fine. Right, let's copy these. And we will make these a bit bigger. And this one like that. Okay. And select that one, select that one. Subtract. Yeah. Let's go to the subtract. Grab these two. Let's put up to 40, 50. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's because it's not on top anymore. That's why I can't see it. I'm just faffing around now. Like, I don't really need to do this, but I'm invested now. Okay. Let's go back to 60 on that one. Put it down to about there, I think. Even lower, it's about 2/3. Like so. And great. Okay, cool. Right, I know it's set at the same height. Okay, that looks to be the right height anyway. And then we can slot these in here, like so. Let's do it a tad higher. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Let's grab that. Make it purple. Make that purple. Like, these don't actually look straight anymore. Three, two, one. That looks better. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go with that again. Yeah, I like that. Let's export that. Yes, please replace that. And we can go to this tool again. What an interesting 20 minutes of doing something completely different. Can I get rid of that? Delete. There we go. So add. Nope. Delete. Upload. Icon. That not work? Upload. Icon. Upload. Alright, let's redo that. There we go. Alright, okay. Well, export. Go for all of these, why not? Weeknotes. Web icons. Of course it didn't bother to remember where this is. Alright, I guess I'm doing it this way then. Do 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 do. Clicking on things, clicking on things. There we go. Okay, right, so that's all now in my folder here, which is nice. I've got my doofer here, so I can probably delete these two out. So let's delete those two. Move to trash. Thank you very much. And I'm going to hit rename on that one. Copy. And replace this like so. Cool. I'm going to get rid of this one. Grab this. Put in my missing commas. So 48, 72, 96, 128, 192, 384 512. Like so. Awesome. Save that. Now the other thing we've got in here is this icon 192 and icon 510. So I guess that these are sort of set ones. So I'm just going to go into my Figma and go to the backgrounds and put that back in and change it to not like white. Let's give it a little rounded corner. So I'm going to export that as the 512. Replace. Thank you. And what is 192? 512 followed by 3. Whoops. And it's not divided by 2, is it? It's not a proportion of that. 192. Is that like a third? No, I just did that. 512, third of 512 is 170. That's just like over. Resize PNG. Well, surely I can do this in. Yeah, well, actually, one way I can do it is oops, just to add the image. Objects. Something, is it here? It's like place image or something. Edit. No. File. Place image. There we go. Grab that one. Put that here. Give that thing a 5. There we go. And then export that as 192. Replace. Sweet. Right, that's all our images. It's got everything in the manifest. In here, the Apple Touch icon, 192, that's fine. And then this will be taken care of by the manifest, which has got everything in there. What has Dom been up to this week? What Dom has been up to. Okay. That don't matter though, because I've got this one, so okay. So from title up to that's everything I've added, I think. I'm going to copy that from Mo. Stick that in my thing for now. Okay, so let's hit save on that one. Excellent. Right. So I want to do Flutter build. Let's go over to the terminal actually. Flutter build web. Oh, whoops. Web renderer. Whoops. Dash renderer. Flutter web renderer canvas kit. Auto HTML or canvas kit. Okay, so canvas kit is what I need. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go back in and check that those things are okay. If not, it's going to be really annoying. Okay, cool. Right, that's in. Let's go over to our files. Okay, so all our files are still there. Our index HTML, all golden, fantastic. Cool. Now, hopefully rendering as canvas kit is going to fix the emoji issue. It might leave the Unicode issue still in there. That's a possibility. So done meta, done center on desktop, test the canvas. Let's push this. So if I create a new branch, wait a minute. Flutter, Firebase, GitHub, preview. Firebase open. Here we go. Do you know what? I'm just gonna deploy it. That can be a problem for another day. Let's see what that does, because this might even still come up with an issue that I have to fix, because I want to share this one today. All right, okay. That. Right, things are updated. Cool. Emojis are okay. Yeah, the Unicode issue is there. But the emojis look all right, which is good. The thing is there. It's just me, because I do need to check this is working okay, because it's going to prompt to, hey, do you want to save it to your desktop? So I'm going to go to Dom's Weeknotes. Emojis are working. Those Unicode things aren't. But it does give me the icon I just created. And do you want to add to home screen? So I'm going to do that. So it's now a progressive web app. Where is it? There we go. Oh, I see the adaptive now because it fits in with the other things. That's really hard to see. That's really annoying. That's not going to focus, is it? Either way, that's it. That's it there. I'm going to take a screenshot of it. Well, I've taken a screenshot of it. My share to Chrome's things just disappeared, I think. I know, I'm just going to add it to my photos. Oh, but it's not. That's not going to help me. Snapdrop's still down. Yep, Snapdrop is still down. Bear with me 1 second. Yeah, so this don't work. Yeah, okay. Not really a thing, unfortunately. yeah, straight up my share to share to Chrome is just gone. Just not there anymore. Right, I'm going to go old school and email it to myself. Which is very old school. Okay, let's go to the browser and let's zoom in. And there it is. The icon I created, which is nice. And to check sharing, actually, WhatsApp, there we go. Get rid of that. Paste again. Nope. Nope. Still retaining the old one. I'll kill the app. Add it back in. There we go. All right, so I've sent it and it comes up with preview image, which is good. And yeah, that's actually now coming up as a progressive web app. I'm going to try it on iOS as well. So I'm going to add this to home screen. Oh. All right, so I've added that to my home screen on my iPhone, just there. You're not going to be able to see it. Nope. There we go. So I've added that to my home screen. Just there. It did come up with something I had previously. It came up with the project's name, not Where does it get it from? I've changed all of that. Okay, I mean, that works. Go check it out. Go check it out. At doms dash week.es. That's it. You can go check it out there. I don't want to call it there. I mean, how many are we going for? Hour 25. Little bits here and there, just sort of cleaning it up, but it's ready to share now. I've written this week's and people can go and read it. I will, sort of continue with that. Aesthetically, I think that's the next things, the sort of aesthetic changes. Looking at it on iOS, font is a little small. I need it about double the size. Do I follow the scheme of my last? God, it looks so much better on my Samsung S22. Let's go to the other one. Dom-weeknotes.heroku.app.com. Yeah, the text is a little bit bigger. Kind of needs to be that size. We'll work on that. We will work on that. It will be in the theme stuff, so it'll be good to get into the theme. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll see if we can get to stream Wednesday, Thursday. I would like to, but we'll do some aesthetic stuff tomorrow, and then we will sort of build the admin panel really, and then that's it. We're done. Weeknotes done. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that stream. By all means, I will be hugely appreciative if you were to like and subscribe. All that kind of stuff. I don't mind backseat coders, so please stick it down in the comments. It'd be quite nice to hear some of your ideas. I think I'm just going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Go check out my Weeknotes, see what I got up to last week. It's an interesting thing. Share your work. Show your work. That's the key to it all. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.